Hi, I'm Jack Chapman. I'm the career and salary coach. Welcome to my yard in the sunshine. We're going to learn today how you can conquer the paper pileups on your desk so you can come outside and enjoy the sunshine too and spend your time doing your most important things. I'm sure that if you pick this, if you're watching this video, it's not because you want to learn how to swim, it's because you want to learn how to conquer the paper pileups on your desk. And with all the electronic paper, nowadays you think we'd have fewer sheets of paper, but it's more and more and more difficult to manage the amount of paper that crosses our desk. Actually, there's a fact that each person in the United States uses about a stack of papers 5 stories high. That's their usage each year. So managing that so it doesn't run you is really an important way, an important feature of being able to keep your attention and on your most important things and working on your most important things. And in fact, this is a module of a bigger course I have called More Done, More Fun. And More Done, More Fun shows you many different ways to make sure that most of your time is spent on your most important things. And time management, at its essence, is really managing yourself, doing the right activities. But some are more external kind of problems than internal. Things like learning how to delegate, learning how to prioritize. Well, that's managing yourself. But this managing paper is like a vampire. It's kind of outside yourself, and it will suck time and suck energy out of your life very easily. So if we can conquer this outside force, we're going to make available to you a lot more time and energy to spend on the things that matter. Now, you're here because you want to make a difference on your desk, probably just because you're frustrated with all the piles that are there. I want to give you just a little bit more motivation and a little bigger picture of what time management is about and how this fits into it, so that when you learn this today, you'll be motivated to not just do it once, but to keep your desk clear for the rest of your career. This one training that we do today should be enough that you can keep your desk clear forever. Never lose track of anything, ever hunt for anything, and all with one simple principle. What we're going to do today is what I call go vertical. No longer will you put things flat, horizontal on places and then look underneath to find out what's there. So this is important for you, not just for your comfort zone, but because my business is coaching people in their career satisfaction and success. And what I found is that when you're doing a job search, it's really, really important that you spend your time on the pieces, and a career search, spend your time on the pieces that are going to really come back to you. If you're hunting things or losing things or wasting time, it can cost you a lot. For instance, I have a principle called the latte effect. If you were to spend $1.75 on a latte every day for a year, how much money would you spend on lattes? What would that add up to? Do you think it'd be about $1,000? If you do, you're correct. It's about $1,000 worth of latte, but you don't notice that because just one at a time you don't feel the pinch. It's the same with piles of paper. You may have a pile of paper on your desk that looks like this and spend just a couple minutes looking for something. Where was that notice I needed? I got to hand it to somebody. Here it is. I found it. And let's say you spent 2 or 3 minutes 4 or 5 times a day. That would add up over a year to about 60 hours worth of wasted time. Time that is totally not productive. Not only is it not productive, sometimes going to a baseball game or playing golf, well, that's not too productive, but it feels good. But here, if you waste this time, it doesn't even feel good. There's no payoff for that. Because if you don't manage the papers, you'll lose things. That's very frustrating and irritating, and it also hurts your reputation as being someone who does who's in charge of things and get things done, doesn't lose things. The time you waste is looking. The time you waste looking for things adds up to that time. Also, if you have piles on your desk, those piles can take you away from putting your attention on the most important things and leave them for just what's urgent. Because when you have a pile of papers, you can't see all the way through. You can just see the thing on top. And whether it's the most important thing or not, it's what gets your attention. So you can be pulled off your tasks. You can forget things. And even if you know where all the things are in the different piles that you have in your office, if someone comes in and sees all the piles in your office, and for you they're really organized, and they look at them and they're going to think, this guy is messy, this guy is not under control, things are way out of line. So for your reputation, for your career, for your own satisfaction and success, and for your own productivity, this is the time to learn how to go vertical. One lesson, do it for the rest of your life. Now I'm going to give you a list of 6 things that you'll need to be able to do this. And then once we have that list, we'll take a pause so you can make sure you assemble those and that you can do what needs to be done.